Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight on my experience with Streamlight's customer service. First of all, my experience was regarding the TLR1 HL, and more specifically the tail cap itself. I'm going to put a couple video clips in right here showing you exactly what my issue is, and then I'll explain it. Okay, so basically my problem arose whenever I changed the batteries out on my TLR1 HL. We'll go ahead and open this up so that you've got visual. Okay, so the problem was the battery terminals here actually separated from the tail cap itself, and when they did so was when I learned that these terminals are held in with what looks like hot glue, or perhaps just a piece of polymer, and with time I feel like that's always going to be an expendable part of the product. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad product, I'm just saying that's something to be aware of. I reached out to Streamlight's customer service, let them know what my issue was, and they told me I could send this back to them and that they would fix it free of charge. However, I elected to just have them send me the piece I needed because it's as simple as pulling this pin out right here and replacing the whole assembly. And I felt no reason to send off a product that I use on a daily basis to get repaired, which could be a lengthy process if you're familiar with customer service whatsoever. So I decided to just have them send me the product. I replaced it. I haven't had an issue since. It's been about a year since that's been replaced. Now, just so you know, this isn't likely a common occurrence with Streamlight. I do stand by their products. However, I am aware that there are better options out there. But that being said, the most economical option in most situations is probably going to be Streamlight, especially if you own more than one weapon, or especially if you own more than one flashlight. Because as for me, I have a TLR1 HL on my Glock 19 Gen 4. I use this one on my Glock 21 Gen 4. I run a TLR6 on my Smith & Wesson Shield. I carry this one every day. I used to carry the Stylus Pro every day. I've got the ProTech HL3, which is 1,000 lumen light. I use it during deer season and other hunting seasons, things like that, when you need a little bit more light, because this is, in my opinion, the handheld version of a TLR1 HL. And a little bit of insight, I do use my TLR1 HL more than most people will, even most people that train, because basically this handheld flashlight lasts for about an hour on 3 CR123s, and that's not a lot of run time, but when you need a lot of light, you need a lot of light. And I use that when I'm tracking an animal at night, which shouldn't be as often as it has been last year. Wasn't my best year. But when this flashlight dies and you need a lot of light to see what you're tracking, to find the blood trail, you're probably going to turn to your TLR1 HL because that's a high lumen light. Now, obviously, you need to be very mindful of where you're pointing that if you're using it as a handheld, which I do not recommend whatsoever unless you have to. I'm not advocating for that. But I just wanted to give a little bit of insight on my experience with Streamlight's customer service. I will continue using their products. I still stand behind them 100%. I just wanted you guys to be aware of the issue that you may run into in the future. And if you're not changing your batteries out, you'll probably never run into that issue. If you're not using your lights, you'll probably never run into that issue. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share a video with a friend. I'm Coyote, and thank you for watching.